Game number 5 of the day. And we continue the action in the 17 and under division. We have MarCars Trading going up against Boysen. Coming to you live from the AYSN Sports Center here in Domingo in San Juan. This is Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. We have Boysen in green, MarCars Trading in white. Rebound secured here by Enzo Soswan. Looking down the floor. Soswan with the leather, guarded by Chua. Soswan, drop pass, corner, jumper, doesn't work. Rebound is secured here by Chong, running down the middle. Chong will miss on that shot. Rebound secured by Wayne C. Double team, Chong and Chua. Emergency pass, Enzo Soswan. Return pass, Soswan mishandles the leather. Ian Vargas bothering him. Ball stays with the boys in green. Joining Enzo Soswan in the MarCars starting unit are Miguel Lim, Aiden Tan, Cedric C, and Wayne C. Lim open for a 3. That is offline. Joshua Chua with a rebound. Boysen now on the attack. Chua driving middle. Chua is fouled. Joining Joshua Chua in the Boysen starting unit are Aldrich Chong, Jack Kua, Ian Vargas, and Gabriel Sun. Head coach for MarCars is Coach JD Wu. And handling Boysen is head coach Ian Lipio. Here comes Chua, missing on the first. Joshua Chua in this tournament averaging in double-double 18 points and 12.6 rebounds per contest. Knocks down the second. C to Miguel Lim at the corner. Driving middle, he is fouled. Foul will be called against number 0. That is Aldrich Chong. Sideline inbound play here for MarCars. Soswan to C. Back to Soswan. Calling out a play. Back to C. Open is Miguel Lim. Fires a 3. That is short. Rebound battle. Ball is kicked. Ball will go the way of Boysen. MarCars currently at number 7 with a 1-4 record. Meanwhile, Boysen sitting on top of the standings with a 4-1 record. Here comes Aldrich Chong, defended by Lim. Chong looking for options. Joshua Chua, corner 3. Bang, bang! 4-0 start here for Boysen. Here comes Enzo Soswan, guarded by Sun. Lim asking for an opening. Soswan to C, thinking 3, decides to go closer. Kick out pass, and a 3-second violation will be called against MarCars. Ball goes back to Boysen. Here comes Aldrich Chong, setting up the table for the boys in green, defended by Miguel Lim. Here comes Chong, trying to go middle. Dumps a pass to Sun. Now to Joshua Chua, losing control of the leather, stolen by Wayne C. Soswan, forward pass. Miguel Lim, Chong in front of him. Now to Soswan, shot fake, sidestep. Soswan lays it in, no good. Rebound secured by Ian Vargas. 7:14 remaining here in the first. Here comes Chong, guarded by Lim. Swings a pass. Joshua Chua, jab step, draws closer, twisting layup, no good. Ian Vargas fighting for that leather, but still tracked down by Wayne C. And a loose ball foul will be called against Jack Kwa. Sideline inbound play here for MarCars Trading. Soswan, bounce pass to Miguel Lim. Return pass to Soswan. Now to C. Firing a 3. That is no good. Rebound secured by Ian Vargas. Joshua Chua now with the leather. 6:45 remaining here in the first. Joshua Chua with a crossover. Guarded by Lim. Chua sees an opening. He will score! A 6-0 blitz here by Boysen, led by Joshua Chua. 6:30 remaining here in the first. Here comes Enzo Soswan. to Lim. Back to C. Fires a 3. That is too strong. Rebound by Joshua Chua. Hands it over to Aldrich Chong. A 6-0 start here for Boysen. Chong against Lim. Screen by Vargas. Chua for 3. No good. Rebound by Ian Vargas. Put back. It's good. Plus the foul. 3-point play opportunity here for Ian Vargas. Wayne C called for the personal foul as Ian Vargas knocks down his first basket of the ball game. Averaging 2.7 points and 10.7 rebounds per contest is Ian Vargas. Missing though on the bonus rebound secured by C. MarCars with the possession. Still looking for their first bucket of the ball game. Here comes Lim. Crossover from the middle. Runner is gone. First 2 points of the ball game for MarCars. Knocked down there by Miguel Lim. Aldrich Chong. Step back jumper. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. And the ball will go back to MarCars. 5:41 remaining here in the first. Nagustuhan niyo yun, sir, ah? Here comes Sauce 1. Looking down the floor. Guarded by Sun. Goes cross court. Miguel Lim against Chua. Lim dumps a pass. Wayne C. And a foul will be called. What's up? Against Ian Vargas. 5:20. Okay lang. 5:26 remaining here in the first. First attempt here for Wayne. That is too strong. Diyan si Kuya eh. Second free throw for Wayne. Also no good. Rebound secured by Ian Vargas. Here comes Chua. To an open Chong for 3. Jackpot! 11-2 is our count. Chong knocks down the corner triple. Here comes Enzo Soswan. Guarded by Chong. 5:05 remaining here in the first. Soswan from the baseline. Errant pass. Stolen away here by Gabriel Sun. Boysen on the breakaway to Chong. Bounce pass. Lays it in. Joshua Chua extends it to an 11-point lead for Boysen. With 4:56 remaining in the first, we have a mandatory substitution. Ano yun? We would like to thank our league sponsors, Boysen, the #1 paint, fair and square, making life easier. Nike Park Access, Ogallala, Crep Talk Cafe, and Celsius Energy Drink. Back to live action, Jacob Ang with Juancho Bernabe on the floor for the first time here for MarCars. Ang firing a 3, no good. Rebound is secured by Wayne C. He is fouled. Foul is called against number 8. That is Rich Tong. Sideline, baseline inbound play here for the boys in white. Here comes Ang to Bernabe, guarded by Ong. Bernabe, baseline J. Doesn't work. Rebound picked up here by Kurt Ong. Seth Ong now with the leather, guarded by Ang. Ong asking for a clear out. Down the post, Joaquim Chu, hook shot, no good. Rebound battle, pick up here by Juancho Bernabe. 4:09 remaining here in the first. Bernabe, forward pass, and that is Rafa Del Mundo getting the contact. Foul is called against Kurt Ong. Rafa Del Mundo at the stripe shooting 2 free throws. 4.6 points and 6.6 rebounds per ball game in this tournament for Rafa Del Mundo. Knocks down the first. 10-point advantage for Boysen. Second free throw for Del Mundo goes in and out, and a lane violation will be called against Rafa. Ball going back to the green shirts with less than 4 minutes remaining in the first. Rich Tong, pass with an inbound. Finds Seth Ong. Bothered here by, wide open down the post. That was Kurt Ong missing the short stab. MarCars with the rebound. Ang. Bernabe firing a 3. Coming up short. Rebound secured by Kurt Ong. Now with Seth Ong. Defended by Ke. Ong to the rim. Oh, met up top. He was fouled. Foul will be whistled against number 15. That is Wayne. See? 3:29 remaining here in the first timeout requested by Coach J.D. Wu. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. At the stripe here, shooting 2 free throws is Seth Ong, averaging 16.8 points per ball game. He's number 8 in our leaderboards, together with 3.8 assists per ball game. Split on that 3%. Here comes Jacob Ang on the run, defended by Rich Tong. Hands it over. Bernabe seeing an opening. Ball was stopped there by Ong. Saved by C. Jacob Ang launches a 3. Jackpot! First 3-pointer of the ball game for Jacob Ang. Lead down to 8 here for Boysen. Seth Ong. Forward pass to Rich Tong. Bothered by Bernabe. Tong from the middle. Floater. No good. Fight for the loose ball. One over here by Rafa Del Mundo. MarCars have the numbers. Del Mundo carving some space, taken down by Seth Ong. The green shirts are on the run. 4-on-3 break. Ong sees daylight. He will lay it in. First field goal of the ball game for Seth Ong. That will give Boysen a 10-point lead. Del Mundo losing control of the leather. A pick up here by Ong. Kurt Ong. Seth Ong rather with a shot. No good. Rebound by Ang. Bernabe to the rim. Lays it in. Bernabe will miss. Rebound secured by Joachim Chu. Forward to Seth Ong. Sidestep block by Rafa Del Mundo. Shot block brought to you by Fair and Square, making life easier. Reset here for Boysen. Rich Tong from the middle. Floater is good. First 2 points of the ball game for Rich Tong, giving Boysen a 12-point lead. Here comes Bernabe. Sidestep. Scoop layup is no good. He was fouled. Foul will be called against Joachim Chu, his first of the ball game. 1:50 remaining here in the first. Juancho Bernabe at the stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. Averaging 16.6 points and 8.2 rebounds per contest in our tournament. First attempt for Bernabe is no good. Still a 12-point advantage for Boysen. Reloading for the second. Second free throw for Bernabe is good. 18-7 count in favor of Boysen. Here comes Ong. Hounded by Ang. Crossing the midcourt line. Ong with a crossover. Against C. Drop pass. Joachim Chu. One-hander. Offline. Rebound battle. Rich Tong. Scoop layup. That one trickles out. Ball is down on the floor. Hands over the leather. And a jump ball called by our officials. Ball possession via the possession arrow pointing the way of MarCars with 90 seconds remaining in our opening period. Inbound from the end line here for the white shirts. Wayne C. Now to Jacob Ang. Defended by Rich Tong. Ang backing down. Lob pass. Rafa Del Mundo sees an opening. Del Mundo is fouled. Joachim Chu will be called for his second personal foul of the ball game. Back at the stripe to shoot 2 free throws is Rafa Del Mundo. already with 3 rebounds in this ball game. First free throw for Del Mundo goes in and out. 1 minute and 12 here in our first period. Second free throw for Rafa goes in. 18-8 count in favor of Boysen. Set Ong, guarded by Ke. Loves a pass to Tong, guarded by Bernabe. Miscommunication there with Kurt Ong. That is a turnover against Boysen. Ball going back to MarCars. Ang finding Bernabe. Back to Ang. Less than a minute remaining here in the first. Return pass to Ong. Guarded by Set Ong. Bernabe. Jacob Ang. Shot fake. Getting a foul from Joachim Chu. And that is foul number 3. No. Second personal foul. Jacob Ang at the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws, averaging 7.2 points and 4.4 rebounds per contest. Missing on the first. His team still down by 10. Second free throw for Ang. That one trickles in. 9-point advantage for Boysen. Rich Tong. Now to Set Ong, guarded by Rafa Del Mundo. Ong. Pass intended. Joachim Chu. Tap there by Jacob Ang. Ball stays with the boys in green. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Here comes Set Ong. Rushing things down the floor. Shot fake. Shifty. No good on that layup try. Rebound secured by Juancho Bernabe. Running down the floor. Bernabe down the middle. Scoop layup. Bernabe will score. MarCars now in double figures. Shot clock is off. Last shot time here for Boysen. Uy with the leather. Forward pass. Stolen away by Wayne C. 3 seconds remaining. Ball deflected by Tong. And at the end of the first, it's an 18-11 lead for Boysen over MarCars. The second quarter of action when we come back. Second quarter of action here between MarCars Trading and Boysen. 17 and under action here, the season 4 of the Stallion Cup. Aray! Colliding on that play. Enzo Soswan and Aldrich Chong. Blocking foul will be called against Enzo Soswan. Baseline inbound play here. Aldrich Chong, Ian Vargas. Nearly stolen there. Joshua Chua near the free throw line with a pass. Rising for the 3, Chong, missing on that one. Rebound by Joshua Chua, saving it. Ball is tracked down by Enzo Soswan. MarCars Trading now on the attack. Bounce pass to Miguel Lim, guarded by Chong. Swings a pass, Bernabe for 3. Coming up short, Lim with a save. Caught stepping on the end line there was Miguel Lim. Ball going back to Boysen. Sideline inbound play here for the green shirts. After this ball game, our main event at 6:30 p.m., we have Buttery & Co. facing Firestone Tires. Here comes Aldrich Chong setting up the table for the green shirts, defended by Miguel Lim. Ian Vargas asking for the leather. Guarded by Soswan. Vargas, jump step, one-hander is good! 9-point advantage for Boysen. 4 points in the ball game for Ian Vargas. Bernabe hands it off to Lim, guarded by Sun. Bernabe, crossover, jumper, bottom! Juancho Bernabe with the response. 7-point advantage for Boysen. Here comes Aldrich Chong. Eye to eye against Miguel Lim. Screen by Vargas. Chong will attack. Looking for the kick out. Pick up by Ian Vargas through traffic. Jumper in and out. Rebound by Enzo Soswan. 8:27 remaining here in the second. Bernabe attacking middle. Floater is gone. Just a 5-point lead for Boysen. Here comes Joshua Chua. Slowing down the pace for Boysen. Defended by Bernabe. Asking for a screen. Chua with a crossover. Hesitation dribble. Chua. He is fouled. Foul will be called against Eden Tan. 2 free throws will be awarded here to Joshua Chua. 8 points in the ball game with 3 boards. First free throw is good. Tonto 18 points, 12.6 rebounds per contest are his tournament averages. Joshua Miguel Chua. Second free throw is also good. Tongtua si Bunso. 7-point advantage for Boysen. Here comes Miguel Lim. Guarded by Sun. To Juancho Bernabe. Guarded by Gabriel Sun. Bernabe, power move to the rim. No good. Bernabe with the rebound. Kick out pass to C. Now to Miguel Lim. Nearly stolen. Miguel Lim with a crossover. Soswan at the corner. And a foul will be whistled against number 22, Gabriel Sun. Inbound from the sideline here for the boys in white. They are down 22-15. Soswan finding Tan. Now to Bernabe. To Miguel Lim. Attacking. Floater. That one is good. 4 points in the ball game for Lim. Lead down to 5 for Boysen. Joshua Chua bringing down the leather against Bernabe. Vargas providing a screen. Chua. Jumper. That is short. Rebound battle. Pick up here by Chong. Sidestep. Chong to the rim. Count the basket. That's the foul. 3-point play opportunity here for Aldrich Chong. Foul will be called against Miguel Lim. A 24-17 advantage for the green shirts. Aldrich Chong with a chance to extend it. Averaging 16 points per ball game and 8 rebounds together with 4 assists for contest is Aldrich Chong. Good on the bonus, 8-point lead for Boysen. Here comes Enzo Soswan with a pass to Tan at the elbow to Lim to C. Thinking 3. Lim, he fires. Jackpot! First 3-pointer of the ball game for Miguel Lim. 8-point advantage for Boysen. Here comes Joshua Chua. 6:38 remaining in the second. Chua with a crossover. Guarded by Bernabe. Chua, he's an opening. No good on that one. Rebound by Bernabe. Hands it over to Enzo Soswan. Looking down the floor. Soswan from the middle. Lim at the corner. And an offensive foul will be called against our officials calling a warning. Enzo Soswan will be called for an offensive foul and a warning has been issued to Coach J.D. Wu. Inbound from the end line here for the green shirts. Here comes Aldrich Chong. Defended by Lim. Behind the back dribble by Chong. Eyeball to eyeball against Miguel Lim. Chong will attack. Chong to the rim. Runner is good. Lead back to 7 for the green shirts. Exactly 6 minutes remaining here in the second. Soswan to Bernabe. Back to Soswan against Sun. Lim fires a 3. And a foul will be called against Joshua Chua. Miguel Lim will be shooting 3 free throws. Miguel Lim averaging 13.8 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 2.8 assists per ball game. First free throw for Miguel. That one trickles in. Good on the first for Miguel. Second free throw for Lim is also good. Let's make it 3 for 3. And he does. 3 free throws knocked down there by Miguel Lim. Lead down to 4 for Boysen. Here comes Chong. Still defended by Lim. Chong with a crossover. Vargas providing a screen. Chong will attack. Jack Kua from the baseline. Floater coming up short. Ball goes out of bounds in favor of MarCars Trading. 5:31 remaining here in the second. Here comes Enzo Soswan. Attacking. Swinging the leather. Bernabe. And it dumps a pass. Back to Soswan. Pulls it back out. Miguel Lim. Open for the 3. No good. Rebound by Ian Vargas. Holds on to the leather. Jack Kua. Now with Chong. Looking at the clock. Screen by Vargas. Chong for 3. No good. Rebound secured by C. Now to Enzo Soswan with a pitch to Miguel Lim. Intercepted by Joshua Chua. Now to Chong. Back to Chua. Scoop layup. No good. Rebound battle. Pick up here by Bernabe. To Miguel Lim. All alone. Lim will miss the lane. A takeaway here by Ian Vargas. Green shirts on the run. Vargas. He is fouled. 4:37 remaining in the second. We have a mandatory substitution. We would like to thank our league sponsors, Boysen, the #1 paint, fair and square, making life easier. Nike Park Access, Ogalala, Repto Cafe, and Celsius Energy Drink. At the free throw line is Ian Vargas, missing on the second. Rebound by Jacob Ang. MarCars down by 5. Ang finding Bernabe, driving down the middle. Bernabe pulls it up, no good. Rebound battle. Picked up here by Joachim Chu. Bothered by Bernabe to set Ong. Crossing the midcourt line. Ong sees an opening. Scoop layup. No good. Fight for the loose ball. Pick up here by Wayne C. Hands it over to Jacob Ang. MarCars. A chance to draw closer. Ang with the leather. Bernabe. Corner 3. No good. Loose ball. Picked up here by Kurt Ong. Substitution here for Coach Ian Lipio. We have Bryce Uy back in on the floor for Boysen. Set Ong finding Rich Tong. Tong now against Wayne C. Dumps a pass. Joachim Chu, one-hander. Take again. 7-point advantage for the green shirts. Jacob Ang to Juancho Bernabe. To Ang. Shot fake. Near the free throw line. Back to Bernabe. Sidestepping move. Bernabe will score! 5-point lead for Boysen. Here comes Seth Ong. Rushing things down the floor. Seth Ong trying to respond. He will miss. Rebound secured by Rafa Del Mundo. MarCars now on the attack. Del Mundo will spin. Del Mundo will be called for an offensive foul. Much to the dismay of Coach J.D. Wu. Ball going back here to the green shirts with 3:13 remaining in the second. Ong to Uy. Guarded by Bernabe. Back to Seth Ong. Sees daylight. Drop pass. Oh, Kurt Ong wouldn't contain that one. Ball going back to MarCars with 2:57 remaining here in the second. Here comes Jacob Ang, crossing the midcourt line. Now to Rafa Del Mundo. Back to Ang, to Bernabe, calling out a play. Screen by C. Bernabe finds a crease. Lazy rin, no good. Rebound by Joachim Chu. Another stop there by Boysen. Chu now with the leather, guarded by Bernabe. Hands it off to Seth Ong. Shot clock at 11. Uy, providing a screen. Ong, looking to attack. Ong, one-hander, no good. Rebound secured by Uy to Joachim Chu. Powering his way to the rim. Hook shot, no good. Ong fighting for the leather, and the ball will stay with Boysen. Reset to 14 on the shot clock, 2 and 10. Remaining here in the second. Timeout requested by Coach Ian Lipio. This timeout is brought to you by Oga. Inbound from the baseline here. Rich Tong to kick off the possession. Looking for the target. Finds Joachim Chu spinning. Guarded by Del Mundo. Kick out pass. Seth Ong thinking 3. Firing. No good. Joachim Chu with the emphatic rebound. Hook shot. It's gone. 7-point advantage for Boysen. Ang with a bounce pass to Juancho Bernabe. One-hander who met up top by Joachim Chu, called for the foul. Kurt Ong called for his third foul of the ball game. Juancho Bernabe at the stripe to shoot 2 free throws. Tournament averages of 16.6 points and 8.2 rebounds per ball game. MarCars down by 7. Bernabe lines up for the free throw, short on the second. Rebound by Joachim Chu. Hands it off to Seth Ong. Ong now with the ball, guarded by Jacob Ang. To the corner, Rich Tong. Stepping on the sideline, ready to fire a 3-pointer. Ball goes back to MarCars with 1 and 26 remaining here in the second. Here comes Jacob Ang, crossing the midcourt line, guarded by Ong. Bounce pass to Juancho Bernabe. Now to Rafa Del Mundo, guarded by Chu. Del Mundo goes up for the jumper. That is short. Wayne C tracks down the loose ball. Going for the putback. C will score, plus the foul. 3-point play opportunity here for Wayne C, knocking down his first field goal of the ball game. Tournament averages of 2.6 points, 9.8 rebounds per contest for Wayne C. A chance to trim this lead further for Wayne. Good on the bonus. Just a 4-point lead here for Boysen. Seth Ong rather, rushing down the floor. Ong, drop pass. Rich Tong, oh, he was held down. He was fouled. 2 free throws will be awarded here to Rich Tong. Juancho Bernabe called for the foul. At the stripe here, shooting 2 free throws is Rich Tong, averaging 6.2 points, 7.6 rebounds per contest. Missing on the first. 59 seconds remaining here in quarter number 2. Second free throw for Rich. That one is also no good. But look who's there for the cleanup. Seth Ong missing though on the putback. Wayne C crashing down the floor. A pick up here by Ke. Whoa! That would have been a backward violation. Bernabe with the leather. Step back for 3. No good. Rebound secured by Rich Tong. Now with Seth Ong. Bothered by Jacob Ang. Seth Ong ripped through, losing control of the leather. Ball going back to MarCars. 27.6 seconds remaining here in the second. timeout requested by Coach J.D. Wood. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. .6 seconds remaining here in the second. MarCars with a chance to draw closer. Del Mundo hands it off to Juancho Bernabe looking at the clock. The differential is 4. Shot clock to game clock. Bernabe stutter step to the corner. Wayne C for 3. No good. Fight for the loose ball. Del Mundo and Kurt Ong entangled. Possession arrow in favor of MarCars Trading. They inbound from their own baseline. Del Mundo kicking off the possession, looking for the target. To Ke. Jab stepping. Ke will lose control of the possession. Another jump ball is called. 0.8 of a second remaining. Ball possession going to Boysen. Rich Tong with an inbound. Ball rolls out of bounds. And at the half, a 32-28 advantage for Boysen over MarCars Trading. The second half of action when we come back. Here between MarCars Trading and Boysen 17 and under action. Here at the Silent Captain Season 4 live from the AYSN Sports Center in En Domingo in San Juan. As Miguel Lim knocks down a 3-pointer plus the foul. Opening up the period with a 3-pointer. This is Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. Rich Tong called for the personal foul. Subbed out early here by Coach Ian Lipio. Miguel Lim with a chance to tie this ball game with his bonus free throw, and he does. We are tied at 32. Aldrich Chong back in the saddle here for Boysen. Calling out to play for the green shirts, guarded by Lim. Ian Vargas to Joshua Chua. From the right flank, goes cross court. Set Ong, guarded by Ang. Screen by Vargas. Chong, open three. That is short. Rebound by Rafa Del Mundo. Here comes the white shirts. A chance to grab the lead. Del Mundo, ball is tapped by Chong. Ball will stay with MarCars Trading. Inbound from their own baseline, Del Mundo. Looking for a friend. Finds Soswan. Guarded by Joshua Chua. Del Mundo providing a screen. Soswan with a crossover. Fakes a pass. Entry. Wayne C. One-hander. No good. Rebound secured by Aldrich Chong. Loves a pass to Set Ong. Ho-ho! Lefty layup is good! Accurate on the pass was Aldrich Chong. Finding Set Ong on the other end of the floor. 2-point lead for Boysen. Here comes Soswan. One-on-one against Joshua Chua. To Jacob Ang. Bounce pass. Del Mundo. Short stab. It's good. We are tied at 34 with 8:34 remaining in the third. Here comes Aldrich Chong. Setting up the open for the green shirts. Ball was tapped by Jacob Ang. Steal completed by Enzo Soswan. The white shirts are on the run. Soswan. Scoop shot. He is fouled. Foul will be called against Ian Vargas. Second of the ball game. 2 free throws will be awarded to Enzo Soswan. Looking for his first basket of the ball game. Enzo is averaging 14.2 points and 5.4 rebounds, also with 4.8 assists per ball game in our tournament. Second free throw for Soswan is also good. Juancho Bernabe back on the floor, replacing Jacob Ang. .809 remaining in the third. Here comes Aldrich Chong, defended by Lim. Handoff, Joshua Chua. Screen by Vargas. Joachim Chu passes too strong. That is a turnover against Boysen. Ball going back to MarCars Trading, looking to extend this 1-point lead. Soswan. Lim asking for the leather. He's free at the corner. Soswan couldn't find him. Stolen away by Aldrich Chong. It's a foot race. Chong will finish. Lead back at the hands of Boysen, 36-35. Here comes Enzo. Double teaming to Lim. Driving baseline. Lim lays it in. No good. Rebound secured by Tew, and a loose ball foul will be called against Wayne C. Checking back into the ball game for the white shirts is Cedric C. Replacing Wayne C. Still a 1-point ball game with 7 and 10 remaining here in the third. Chong. Pass is again too strong this time. Ian Vargas couldn't control that one. Ball going back at the hands of MarCars. Here comes Enzo Soswan. Guarded by Chong. To Lim against Chua. Back to Soswan. Now with Bernabe. Attacking from the left. Hands it off. Lim. Corner 3. Jackpot! Oh. Long 2. Long 2 says our official. As Joshua Chua leaking out. Laying it in. Boysen ahead again by 1. Joshua Chua catching the defense, snapping on that play. Here comes Soswan. Guarded by Chong. To Lim. Jab stepping. Lim dumps it to Bernabe. Scoop layup. Deflected. Rebound here by Ian Vargas. Chance here for Boysen to extend this 1-point lead. Ong. 4-3. Jackpot! 4-point lead for Boysen. A Set Ong knocks down a corner 3-pointer brought to you by Boysen, the number 1 paid. Here comes Enzo Soswan to Miguel Lim. C is open at the corner. Guarded by Chua. Bounce pass to Bernabe. Attacks baseline. Runner off the glass. It's good. Lead down to 2 for Boysen. Set Ong. Forward pitch. Joshua Chua. Sees an opening. Scoop layup. No good. Rebound by Enzo Soswan. Forward pass. Miguel Lim. Step back. 4-3. Bang! Another 3-pointer from Miguel Lim, giving the lead back to MarCars Trading. Lim now with 19 in the ballgame. Here comes Chong. Screen by Tew to Set Ong. Vargas setting a screen. Set Ong. Now to Vargas. Power move to the lane. Off balance layup is no good. Rebound by Bernabe. Forward to Del Mundo. Down the baseline block by Joshua Chua. Shot block brought to you by Fair and Square. Cedric C. And a traveling violation will be called against Cedric. Bola. Less than 5 minutes remaining here in the third. Rich Tong reports back to action for Boysen, replacing Joachim Tew. Chong with the pass to Set Ong, crossing the midcourt line. Boysen down by 1. Ong. Handoff. Looking for the handoff. Rich Tong. Open. Shot fake. One-hander is gone. 1 point lead for Boysen. Here comes Enzo Soswan. MarCars looking to reply. Soswan from the middle. Floater off the glass. It's gone. Back and forth we go here in the third. Joshua Chua setting up the table for the green shirts. Back pass to Aldrich Chong. Now with Chua. Hesitation dribble. Driving. Lays it in. No good. Vargas is there for the rebound. The putback is no good, but he was fouled. Foul will be called against Enzo Soswan. Checking back into the ballgame for MarCars is Jacob Ang. He replaces Ian Vargas at the free throw line with 5 points, 7 rebounds. First free throw for Vargas is too strong. MarCars still ahead by 1. Second free throw here for Ian Vargas. Looking to reload. Second free throw. We are tied at 44. Here comes Juancho Bernabe. Signaling a play here for MarCars. Defended by Ong. C at the corner. Back to Bernabe. Defended by Ong. Bernabe. Back to C. Ball is stripped. He is trapped. Kick out pass to Bernabe. Ong. And for 3. No good. Rebound by Chua. Hands it over to Set Ong. Tied ball game at 44. Open is Tong against Bernabe. Tong will miss. Fight for the loose ball. Taken away here by Bernabe. Back to C. Bernabe with the leather. A chance to grab the lead here for MarCars. Bernabe in attack mode. Scoop layup. He will miss. Vargas with the rebound. Green shirts are on the run. Bernabe cuts loose. That is Ian Vargas who is fouled on that attack. A return trip to the free throw line for Ian Vargas. 3:19 remaining here in the third. Vargas with 6 points and 8 boards in this ball game. First attempt for Vargas. In and out. We are still deadlocked at 44. Second attempt here for Vargas. Missing again. Rebound by Juancho Bernabe to Miguel Lim. Racing down the floor. C. Corner 3. Too strong. Rebound by Rich Tong. Stolen away. Bernabe. Opening. Layup is gone. 2-point lead for MarCars. Exactly 3 minutes remaining here in the third. Aldrich Chong finding Chua with a lay-in. Missing on that one. Vargas is there for the offensive board. Put back. It's good. Another deadlock at 46. Ian Vargas with 9 points. With 8 points in the ball game together with 9 rebounds. Bernabe finding Lim to the corner. And for 3. No good. Long bounce. Track down here. Set Ong to the rim. He's fouled. 2:25 remaining here in the third. And a technical will be called against Coach J.D. Wu. Juancho Bernabe meeting Seth Ong up on top on that play. Technical free throw. And 2 free throws will be given to Seth Ong as Wayne C. reports back into the ball game. Joaquin Chu also reporting back to battle here. Oh, two technicals called here against Coach JD, who is out of this ball game. Out then. 2 techs. Seth Ong at the free throw line, shooting the technical free throws. So who replaces Coach J.D. Wu over at the MarCars bench? Seth. Coach Mike Chu. There's an opening for a head coaching spot over at the MarCars bench. Coach J.D. Wu thrown out of this ball game. Ong knocks down the third consecutive free throw. 3-point lead for Boysen. Fourth free throw for Ong is also good. 4-point lead for Boysen. Bernabe to C. Nearly losing control of the leather. Bounce pass taken away here by Seth Ong. Defended by Bernabe. Ong racing down the floor. Stolen away by Miguel Lim. Forward pass. Bernabe. Touchdown! Lead down to 2 here for Boysen. Here comes Joaquin Pugh. Less than 2 minutes remaining here in the third. Now to Seth Ong with a crossover. Ong goes cross court. Joshua Chua thinking 3. Decides to go closer. Spinning. Seth Ong attacking. Floater. That is short. Rebound. Kurt Ong couldn't save that. Ball goes back to MarCars with 1:39 remaining in the third. Aldrich Ong reports back to the ball game, subbing out Joshua Chua. And it looks like it will be Coach Atom Howe handling the reins here for MarCars. C is at the corner. Bernabe to Lim from the middle. Floater, no good. Rebound by Joaquin Chu. Forward to Tong. Runner is no good for Kurt Ong. Wild on that one. Bernabe scores the loose ball to Lim. Sidestepping. Floater is good. Plus the foul. We are again tied at 50 as Miguel Lim knocks down another basket. 21 points for the evening for Miguel. Bonus free throw coming his way. A chance to grab the lead here for MarCars Trading. Lim with a bonus knocks it down. 1 point lead for MarCars Trading. Aldrich Chong with the leather. Setting up the play here for Boysen. Chong to the side. Ong for 3. No good. Rebound battle secured here by Chong. Against C. Scoop layup blocked there by Wayne C. Lim open to Ang. Against Ong to Bernabe. Sidestep. Lays it in. Bernabe will finish. 3-point lead for MarCars. Here comes Ong. Guarded by Lim. To Seth Ong. Open partially there. Pulls it back out. 3-point advantage for MarCars. 28 seconds remaining here in the third. Ong. Step back for 3. No good. Rebound by Joaquin Chu. Hands it over. Seth Ong. Missing on that short stab. Ong is blocked. That shot block is brought to you by Fair and Square. Making life easier. Boysen still with the possession. 9 on their shot clock. Aldrich Chong from the baseline. Down on the floor. Bernabe with a takeaway. MarCars now on the run. Bernabe. Layup blocked by Seth Ong. 5 seconds remaining here in the third. They have to fire. And a foul given up there by Cedric C. stopping the clock at the 2.4 mark of the third. No team yet in the penalty. Boysen inbound from the sideline. They are down 53-50. Rich Tong tasked with an inbound pass to Chong. Long three. That is short. And at the end of the third, MarCars Trading grabbing the lead 53-50 over Boysen. The final quarter when we come back. Final quarter here between MarCars Trading and Boysen. 17 and under battle here at the Stallion Cup team. Season 4. Three-pointer by Joshua Chua doesn't work. Rebound by Juancho Bernabe with a pitch here to Miguel Lim. Leading scorer of the ball game for MarCars. Bernabe with the leather. Swings a pass to Enzo Soswan. Defended by Chua. Screen by C. Back to Bernabe. Thinking three, draws closer to the middle. Lim, corner three. No good. Rebound by Rich Tong. Forward pass to Joshua Chua. They don't have the numbers. Slows it down. Chua, defended by Bernabe. Chua to the rim. Chua will miss. Rebound by Joaquim Chu. Spinning. Jumper. Doesn't go in. Rebound by Rafa Del Mundo. Hands it over to Miguel Lim. Slowing it down for MarCars. Lim finding Soswan to Bernabe. Fires a three. Too strong. Fight for the loose ball. Tap out of bounds by Wayne C. Ball going back to Boysen. Aldrich Strong now. Setting up the offense for the green shirts. Defended by Lim. Tew providing a screen. Joshua Chua. Back to Chong against Lim with a crossover. Chong, sidestep, taken away by Enzo Soswan. It's a foot race. Soswan lays it in! 5-point advantage for MarCars Trading. Here comes Joshua Chua with the leather. Vargas asking for the ball. Instead, he provides a screen. Cross court to Chong. Rich Tong at the corner. Back to Chua. Fires a three. Offline. Rebound by Rafa Del Mundo. MarCars now on the run. Soswan in midair. He is fouled. Foul will be called against Aldrich Chong, his second of the ball game. Seth Ong back on the floor here for Coach Ian Lipio as Enzo Soswan lines up for a pair of free throws. 3 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists in this ball game for Enzo. First free throw trickles out. Still a 5-point advantage for the boys in white. MarCars looking for back-to-back victories for the first time in this tournament after defeating Fair and Square last weekend 65-56. That was their first victory of the tournament. Seth Ong back on the floor here for Boysen. Eyeball to eyeball against Lim. Seth Ong will attack. To Joshua Chua laying it in. Lead down to 4 for MarCars. Here comes Enzo Soswan against Ong. Miguel Lim open for the 3. No good. Rebound by Ong. Boysen now, stepping on the gas. Twisting layup is good. Plus the foul for Seth Ong. The Swiss knife with a 3-point play opportunity here. A chance to bring down this MarCars lead, ahead by just 2. Ong will knock down the bonus, 56-55. MarCars holding on to a 1-point lead. Here comes Soswan. Now to Bernabe against Chong. Soswan fires a 3. No good. Rebound battle here between C and Vargas. Vargas coming up with the win. Here comes Seth Ong. Partially open. Stutter step, drop pass. Vargas overcooks that one. Ong with the rebound. Ong with the short stab. Ong will miss. Rebound by Rafa Del Mundo. Hands it over to Enzo Soswan. Hesitation dribble. Soswan to the rim. He will miss. Rebound by Del Mundo. Kick out to Bernabe against Chua. To the corner. Soswan. Jumper. Doesn't work. Rebound by Del Mundo over Vargas. He will miss. Rebound by Chong. To Joshua Chua on the other end. Touchdown! Boysen ahead by 1. Del Mundo. Soswan rather. Lim against Tong. To Bernabe. Lim for 3. No good. Rebound by Chong. Boysen again on the run. Chong with a bump. First stab no good. Chua is there for the 7. 3-point advantage for Boysen with 6:11 remaining in the 4th. Timeout requested by Coach Atom Howe. This timeout is brought to you by Ogalala. We will be back. Back to live action here. 6:05 remaining in the 4th. Soswan getting a screen from Wayne C. Soswan, pull up J. No good. Rebound by Joshua Chua. Forward pass to Seth Ong against Lim. Ong will spin, laying it in. No good. Rebound secured by Juancho Bernabe. MarCars down by 3. Lim, Soswan, thinking 3. Decides to go closer, laying it in from the baseline. It is gone. Boysen's lead down to 1. Chong to Seth Ong against Bernabe. Joshua Chua. Shot fake. Goes closer. Missing on that one. Rebound by Del Mundo. Another chance here for MarCars. Soswan stops on a dime. Bernabe for 3. Jackpot! 2-point lead for MarCars Trading with 5:15 remaining in the 4th. Timeout requested by Coach Ian Lipio. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. Back to live action here, Boysen. Now down by 2 after that Juancho Bernabe 3-pointer. Aldrich Chong getting a screen from Joachim Chu. Jumper. Doesn't fall in. Rebound by Enzo Soswan. MarCars again. Stepping on the gas. to Miguel Lim. Open three. Jackpot! Back-to-back threes by MarCars. They are up by 5. Chua now with the leather against Bernabe to set Ong. Guarded by Lim. Ong. Chua from the corner. Shot is no good. Rebound by Joaquim Chu. Backing down. Three-pointer by Ong. He will miss. Rebound by Rafa Del Mundo. Now with Juancho Bernabe. Lim. Free at the corner. Guarded by Chua. Soswan with a fake. Tap from behind by Ong. Ball will stay with MarCars with 12 on their shot clock. A 64-59 lead for the white shirts. Here comes Soswan. Baseline inbound. Wayne C. Block on top by Ian Vargas. Boysen now on the run. Set Ong. Sidestepping move. Oh, he was fouled. Foul will be called against number 0, Juancho Bernabe. That is his third. Set Ong at the stripe to shoot 2 free throws. 15.7 rebounds, 3 assists in this ballgame. For Seth, missing though on the first. Reloading on the second. Seth Ong. Good on the second free throw. 4:06 remaining here in the fourth. Here comes Enzo Soswan. Guarded by Ong. Screen by Wayne C. To the corner. Bernabe, another three. Doesn't work this time. Ball goes out of bounds. Still in favor of MarCars. Reset to 14 here for the boys in white. Soswan. Inbound pass. And a delay of game warning will be called here against Aldrich Chong. 3 minutes and 47 remaining in the final period. Soswan looking for a target. Finds Lim. And a foul will be called against Seth Ong, his second of the ball game. Oh, that is a turnover rather to be called against Miguel Lim. Boysen gets the ball back, down by 2 possessions. Chong, Joshua Chua, long jumper. That falls out of bounds. Ball will go back to MarCars. Boysen firing blanks in their offensive tries. Ball goes back here to MarCars Trading. Soswan calling for a screen. Asking for a clear out. Soswan stepping back. Looking for a friend. Finds Bernabe. Now to Lim against Ong. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Lim. He is fouled. Foul will be whistled against number 30. That is Seth Ong. Just a sideline inbound play here for MarCars. Looking to add on to the 64-60 lead. Bernabe. A screen from C. Bernabe will attack. Sidestepping. Bernabe will finish. 6-point lead for MarCars. 2:54 remaining here in the fourth. Here comes Seth Ong against Lim. Screen by Ian Vargas. Seth Ong. Now to Chong. Ball will stay with Boysen. 11 on their shot clock. Sideline inbound play here for the green shirts. Chong to Tew. Chong draws closer. Shot fake. Dumps a pass. Seth Ong. Short stab is no good. Seth Ong. Second serving. He will again miss. Rebound by Wayne C. Soswan. Now with Bernabe. Gets it back out to Soswan. Firing a three. No good. Rebound by Joaquim Chu. Hands it over to Seth Ong. Forward pitch. Joshua Chua. Shot fake. Shot is good. Lead down to 4 for MarCars. 2:10 remaining here in the final period. Del Mundo. Now with Soswan. Guarded by Chong. Soswan asking for a screen. Last 2-minute call there by Kuya Anjo Perey. Foul number 3 against Aldrich Chong. Sideline inbound play here for the boys in white. Here comes Soswan. Looking for a target. Finds Miguel Lim. Guarded by Ong. Lim dumps a pass. Bernabe. Scoop. Layup again. It's good! 6-point advantage for MarCars. Joshua Chua on the other end. Ball is deflected. Another stop there by MarCars, but the ball will stay with the green shirts with 1:40 remaining here in the fourth. Timeout requested by Coach Ian Lipio. This timeout is brought to you by Ogalala. We will be back. Baseline inbound play here for Boysen. Set Ong looking for a target. Joachim Chu. Aldrich Chong swings a pass. Joshua Chua attacking middle. Chua met up on top. Another stop there by MarCars. Forward pass. Miguel Lim lays it in. Missing on that one. Del Mundo with a putback. No good again. Saved there by Aldrich Chong. Joshua Chua driving middle, twisting layup is good! Just a 4-point lead here for MarCars. Trading! Set Ong! Comes up with a steal. It's a foot race. Ong will score! 2-point lead for MarCars! Here comes Rafa Del Mundo. Guarded by two. Strip! Two with a takeaway. A chance here for Boysen, and the foul will be called against Juancho Bernabe, his fourth of the ball game. No team yet in the penalty. 49.5 seconds remaining here in the final period. Chua to Chong against Soswan. Back to Chua. Set Ong from the right flank, from the baseline, twisting layup, no good. Ong with the rebound, and another foul will be called against Juancho Bernabe. Oh, and that is the fifth and final foul of Juancho Bernabe. Interim coach Atom Howe will be down one player from this juncture. Chua with an inbound. Aldrich Chong guarded by Ang. Chong, runner, no good. Ball is out. Chong with the rebound, down on the floor. Set Ong from the middle, scoop layup, no foul call there. Rebound by Del Mundo. Now to Lim. Ball is out. Chong is fouled. 16.8 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Foul is called against Wayne C. That will send Aldrich Chong to the free throw line for a pair of important free throws. Missing the first. 16.8 seconds remaining in the fourth. Pressure creeps here. Second free throw for Chong. Good on that one. 1 point ball game with 16.8 seconds remaining in the fourth. Timeout requested by MarCars. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. 16.8 seconds remaining here in the fourth. MarCars needs a good inbound. Boysen needing a stop. Soswan, inbound pass to Ang. Double team. Trapped here. Ball is out. And what's the call? A jump ball is called by our officials. Possession arrow in favor of MarCars. 11 seconds says our game clock. 9 on the shot clock. Expect Boysen to put up the pressure once again on this possession. Soswan tasked with the inbound. Here we go. Soswan, who will be his target. Del Mundo is open. Boysen has to foul. Foul given up here by Seth Ong. That is the last foul to be given by Boysen. The next foul will send a MarCars player to the stripe. Soswan again with an inbound. Del Mundo, he is fouled. Foul will be called against Seth Ong. 5.8 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Rafa Del Mundo with a chance to widen the gap. 2 free throws awarded to him. Good on the first. 2-point advantage for MarCars. Looking over at the bench. Make or miss. Coach Atom says make. He misses. Oh, and that's a free throw violation. Coach Ian Lipio can call for a timeout. And he does. 2-point lead. Yes, a 2-point lead for MarCars Trading. A timeout requested by Coach Ian Lipio. 5 seconds of the fourth quarter when we come back. Game. 5.6 seconds remaining here in the final frame. Boysen needs a good inbound in a basket. MarCars needing a stop. Seth Ong, inbound pass, and a 5-second violation on the inbound. Called here against Boysen. That could be big. MarCars Just when they needed a big defensive stop, coming up with one. Coach Atom Howe calls his final timeout of the ball game. This timeout is brought to you by Nike Park Access. We will be back. .6 seconds remaining here in the fourth. MarCars needing a good inbound. Miguel Lim hugging the leather, and a foul given up here by Joshua Chua. Sending Miguel Lim to the free throw line. He can close out this ball game with this all-important free throws. First attempt for Lim is good. 3-point lead with 3.8 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Second free throw for Lim. Missing. Ong has to rebound. They have to fire. Ong, that is short, and coming up victorious in this ball game. MarCars with a 70-67 victory over Boysen. This has been Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. Post-game interviews when we return. We have here our Boysen, the number one paint best player of the ball game, Miguel Lim, leading MarCars to an exciting victory over Boysen, 70-67. Miguel finished with 26 points, 3 steals, 4 of 10 shooting from the three-point line. You have a streak going here. You just took down the league number one Boysen in this exciting ball game. How did you go through that ringer of a ball game?
It feels really good that we were able to win this game, especially they're the number one. They're the number one in the league right now. I think we just had very good chemistry as a team. Everyone worked together, and probably just heat check. I play really well.
You grabbed the lead in the second half. They came back, but you came out alive in the fourth. How were you able to keep the composure in the deciding period?
Even from all the pressure, I just tried to stay chill. I told all my teammates to stay calm, you know, because I really wanted to win this game. I really wanted to win this game, especially I play really well.
One more game. You were the best player last weekend, right? Another ball game next weekend to close out the elimination round. What can we expect from Miguel Lim and the rest of MarCars? Best player ba ulit next week?
I'm not trying to be mayabang or what, pero as a team, we just wanna play as a team, have good chemistry, and work together.
Again, finally, the game was streamed live over at YouTube. Anyone you want to greet or give a shout out to?
Okay, shout out to my mom, my dad, my sisters, friends and families, the Stallion community, and Wayne's brother again.
Again, that was our best player of the ball game presented by Boysen, the number one paint MarCars trading leader, Miguel Lim, leading his team to this victory over Boysen. Main event when we come back, it's Buttery and Co. going up against Firestone. You're still watching the Stallion Cup Teens 17 and under tournament. Good game. Good game. Good.